change is one of the big topics we have to talk about in our department. We really have a constant need of change in the legal environment and also within our company. Within the Bosch legal department, we are responsible for the Bosch business sector mobility solutions. That's the biggest sector within Bosch, with about 47 billion turnover and over 200,000 employees working there.
And my team specifically focuses on supporting the global supply chain and logistics organization. So for us, it's really crucial to look at speed, time management and efficiency. That's the only way that we can serve thousands of buyers globally and thousands of contracts every year.
And that's where this Agile project comes in.
What Polderon really does is enable teams with an agile mindset, combined with the gift of short feedback loops, data and analytics, which really helps the team to self-steer and self-improve.
The Agile transformation is actually one of the most important initiatives that we run in the department, and partnering with Polderon was the right thing at the right time. Agile for us really gives us the opportunity to become much more effective and efficient. It creates the insights that we needed in terms of where's our time going and where do we need to put our resources. And it creates also the opportunity to let the information flow between us and the clients and within the department.
From the first conversations with Bosch, we soon discovered that we needed to architect scalability into the solution of agile practices and also the technology to enable that to happen. Communication flow is really important to making a huge success for all the teams.
Before working with Polderon, we just had an Teamboard technology which was not connected, and so we had to update it every morning and had a lot of extra work.
One of the major problems that we were facing was that while we knew that we had a huge workload, we didn't have the necessary transparency on what kind of workload this actually was.
We wanted to do more. We wanted to become business-centric and counsel to the business, meaning much more proactive. And that's the mindset that you really get with Agile. You put yourself into the shoes of your business client, you understand what is the outcome they actually are pursuing, and then you can really help to create business value, and that's why Agile was so important for us.
What we have seen was an interesting change in the mindset of people. What has been perceived as a burden at the beginning became more and more a habit and was positively embraced by the team.
Today we are very flexible in our work because it's connected.
The transformation changed my role significantly. Already throughout the transformation process, I became more of a moderator. The team itself was taking control and designing the new process, and my task was more actually to help them to set aside roadblocks, and I could step away from it and leave the team working.
The system, in my own words, was enabling us to do our work as legal counsels more efficiently, more properly, and so therefore we're all benefiting from the system right now.
It is more about a way of working, a way of structuring, a way of thinking, and most importantly, a way of communicating.
When I look back, everything is just as promised.
I'm amazed how much this Agile project helped us to develop additional capabilities. We are much more flexible in working on a daily basis with home office, working on remote location and being closer to the business wherever the business is.
In terms of flow, we increased the number of cases that run through the team by 50% in the past 6 months. Pretty phenomenal.
Agile is quite common in software development. However, as we've seen at Bosch here, we can see that adopting Agile practices is quite relevant for all business areas.
One key learning I absolutely love is the learning we have with our clients, with our internal business clients. We continue to approach them with data by now, and that's not data about us or about our work, but it's data about them, about their business and our insights into their business. And they absolutely love that and totally changes the dynamics we have between us and them.
The key learning for me was really to have the Agile project supported by powerful IT tools. this was the game changer?
So of course with Agile you're never done. So we acquired the ability to walk and we'll want to run at some point. But a specific outlook I'm quite excited about is the ability to start to look around corners. We have data that enables us to analyze and to really start predict what's ahead of us, and that's really exciting and a phenomenal outlook that we have.
For me, it's really about enjoyment of work and innovation. It's great to see teams embrace their own creativity to solve whatever problems may come their way. And that's what Polderon really stands for.